will be the first time you will have a proper registration of SIMs and documents driven by technology to ensure that from the comfort of your home, your SIM cards will be verified. Independence Day, they bought the bundles that we had offered them and used it to bash us. But yeah, that's the beauty of democracy. So they should look forward to May Day, 1st May, to celebrate our workers. There will be another data bundle offering. Noble from TV3 asked about the debt to ATC and plans to settle. Well, it's one of the biggest headaches I've had, and like I said, this is debt that was not acquired by government, or did not happen by failure of government, but simply by the policymakers' decision to buy a company that was struggling. Poor management on the part of two private entities, Bharti Airtel and Millicom Ghana, who had run Airtel and Tigo into the ground. We had no business intervening the way we did to take over 400 million of debt and claim that we had bought the company for $1. But that's where we are today. In the past 8 weeks, I have engaged with ATC at the country level, at the Africa level, and at their national, the headquarters level. I've met with a team from the US on this matter. We have made some headway. I mean, the city value term of the debt to ATC is about 1.5 billion Ghana cedi. We've heard of the incident of a senator threatening to block IMF payments all because of ATC debt. But we've had very constructive conversations even with the American ambassador, and they've come to a position where they're willing to take a significant haircut. As it stands right now, the offer on the table is somewhere in the region of about 500 million. So we are saving about $1 billion of the debt. We are getting them to write that off. But I'm still pushing for even more to drive the what is outstanding even further down. And we're not doing it all in cash. We're doing it in a mix of cash, tax, and a few other assets that we can look at, so that the real liability sitting there that we need to pay readily with cash now has dropped from about $190 million to about $10 million. That's the kind of negotiation we've done in the last 8 weeks. The website that's been created, this is the pilot. The pilot is going to happen on Wednesday next week. That's the 16th. The pilot is going to be launched by His Excellency the President himself at 11 a.m. from the Ghana India Kofi Annan Center of Excellence in ICT, right next to the Ministry of Communications. Now, what we're doing is, over the next 1 week, the portal is going to be open. It's www.1millioncoders.gov.gh. There are currently 6 courses that are available in 3 disciplines. You can go online, click on it, and fill the form as an applicant. There will be a review of the application, and if you are shortlisted, you will get notification. And we're taking applications for people to go to our physical training centers in Accra, in Kumasi, in Sunyani, and in Bolgatanga. We would launch on the 16th in the 4 centers at the same time, because we're a tech ministry, we can flex more and show that we have technology to connect across the country from 4 areas. So the URL again is www.1millioncoders.gov.gh, and you can fill out the form. The one is ONE. Everything is in words. So it's ONEMILLIONCODERS. Well, I'm just told that even if you use the number 1, it also works. So even the number 1 will work. So whether you spell it out in letters, yeah. So whichever ways you go about it, it shows you that there's been a reset even in our technology. But yeah. Adams from Economy Times spoke about data bundle pricing and specialized data bundles. I'm getting a number of tweets about that, and the Director General of the NCA is here. He's the regulator. It's one of the things that the NCA is actively looking at if we find any incidents of price fixing or price tampering by any of the telecom operators, be rest assured the regulator will instill or impose very stiff fines. We have a regulator that is on top of their beat and will not tolerate anything that shortchanges the Ghanaian people. The thing about specialized data bundles is that at times the pricing per megabyte may be different from a regular bundle that you have bought. So you always need to be minded about the terms and conditions. Because whenever you get an offer, people look at the big print and don't read the fine print. So at times you see specialized or special data bundles, but if you read the fine print, the per megabyte pricing is different from your other data bundles. So this in itself will account for what appears to be the speed of certain data bundles and all. But again, the regulator will look at how we can have a harmonized system so that people have a uniform customer experience when a proper SIM registration. And we will also do a central equipment identity register. We believe that we will roll out on the 1st of July this year. And the NCA Director General is smiling because he wants the 1st of July date. So we'll roll out 1st of July. But let me be clear, there will be no long queues. Ghanaians will not have to leave their jobs to go and queue. And that's why I said it's not a re-registration, it's a registration. It will be the first time you will have a proper registration of SIMs and documents driven by technology to ensure that from the comfort of your home, your SIM cards will be verified and registered. Once more, I make that solemn pledge that Ghanaians will not be saddled to have to abandon work and queue for long hours to register their SIMs. The process will be human-centered, but technology-driven. The registration is critical for our collective security as a nation. Ghana's digital future is being built today with purpose, with strategic partnerships, and with the people at the center. Let's press forward. May God bless our homeland Ghana and make it great and strong. Thank you.